What's going on, fellas? Jimothy Spyder, as always, joined by my partner, LeRoy Cannonball, getting out of a lowrider here, big guy, and we got, production says this is a firefighting episode. Yeah, I think that's been confirmed by the Molotovs being, tossed, wastefully in the street, if that's a word. But you know, it kind of makes sense if you put your brain to it. If you're trying to do some firefighting missions, what is mission 1? That would be acquiring a fire truck, Cannonball. So, yes, this is great. Lots of burning material in the street. Okay, it seems like this should be plenty good enough, and I do hear sirens. So, wow, and there was a fire truck, but it blew up. So, alright. I mean, you know, we opened the GTA 3 video talking about collateral damage, and it is sad when the goal that you have is part of that collateral damage, and actually now I'm peeping up there, that health bar, we're one hit. This might be a very short video, Spyder. Oh yeah, I mean, hopefully Carl Johnson has a granola bar or something in those very fashionable sweats he's wearing in the blue and the red. It is working together. Pretty good if you're out there looking for violence, because you're gonna piss everybody off. You're gonna piss off the people that claim blue, the people that claim red. Stop you there. Got a little Olay out of the car here. They roll out of the car and no, wait, that guy's dead, and now this guy's shot down. Not a great response time from these fire johns. I mean, I guess they did bring one, but you would think that a city as big as Los Santos would have more than one fire truck. I mean, nothing has been solved. So I don't know if there's radio transmissions going off, but, I mean, there's plenty of fire to be fighting out here. I almost wonder if we're part of the problem. How exactly do you almost wonder that? We are obviously the problem. There was no fires as we opened up this video, and another fire truck now gone, and how are we going to do this, Cannonball? It's a good question. I'm glad we're not in charge. I'm sure Footage Man is down there. Oh, there we go. We get a cut. That's beautiful. He's trying to figure it out. Parking the car on this nice man. What a great edit. And we're just not going to let him up. So I'm sure he's probably slowly bleeding out under there. Now we're getting a cheat code in. And Cannonball, tell me why this mother effer punches in a code to be obese, but he won't just spawn an F truck. I couldn't tell you. You know, the motivations of other men are beyond my understanding, but we have acquired that fire truck, and I do like that you called it F truck. That's kind of cute. All right, anyway, I'm trying to cool it down here. That fire is contagious, Cannonball. It's making me a little hot, you know, just watching and seeing the general lackadaisical attitude out of not only the emergency services, but Footage Man himself. I just don't understand why we had to become fat. You know how I feel about fat people, Cannonball. It's a quick one, you know, we're down here, about to clear up level 2. Definitely don't want to get on the wrong side of fat people if we're trying to post things online. You know, everybody knows everybody online is like 90% obese, so let's zip the lip on that one. As, again, just mowing them down here, level 3. In and out, done. Now, these people were sitting inside, tell me if I'm wrong, they were sitting inside the car as it's burning. Waits for the emergency vehicles to show up, which we've seen is probably not the best idea. And then waits for the car to subsequently be hosed down, and then decides to get out and run away from the hose while on fire. So were they on fire while they were just sitting in there? And if they were, I would have to think that leather has to be replaced, or the, I don't know if it's corduroy. It's not corduroy. That's definitely not the way you say that. It's corduroy, and I don't think any car is equipped with that. I mean, at least since 1972, or whenever your heyday was, I guess, Spyder. I guess it makes sense that you would think that a car would be upholstered with corduroy. Tongue lashing aside, we're out here on level 5. I mean, Footage Man is getting it done. We're stacking that time up, and each car is very close. More burning bodies getting out of the car, and the questions just continue to mount, as now one of the burning bodies has caught a nearby car on fire, and there it goes. Pops off. That's why you should probably stop, drop, and roll. There's 3 rules, basically, when you're on fire, Cannonball, and they didn't follow any of them. I actually forgot how fast these firefighter missions are. From San Andreas, I'm going back to when we covered the Amber Lamps video. That took a minute. I mean, that was a half-hour experience in itself. But we're just, I love that drift. I can't not mention the drift out of footage, man. There, he's drifting in an F truck like an absolute pro. I've never known footage man to be a driver of any kind. That was pretty neat. Stacking money, making what was that, $24.50, and we're on the side here, Cannonball. We are board sliding. Better said, now the other way, and tipping, okay. 16. Lucky number. So I guess we're supposed to believe that there are at least 16 fire trucks in this city then, right? So we've taken out 2 and stolen a 3rd. I mean, they're down about a 5th of their fire trucks, if I could do a little bit of arithmetic on this video without confusing you, Spyder. I don't want the whole video to be about this, but to harp on the work ethic of these emergency service vehicle workers, I think they're just going to let Carl Johnson do the work. They don't seem like they want to work. They're probably happy, just sitting there collecting their fat pensions off of the tax dollars that they won't stop taking out of my already small checks. Spyder, whoa, cool it. Can we get a hydrant or a hose in here for this gentleman? Because he is, the collar is burning. I can feel the passion coming through the mic, and not gonna lie, I think he did that thing where he got a little excited and, nope, I can definitely smell it now. He let one rip. It's hard as you get older, Cannonball. I don't know why you have to tell everybody. Nobody would have known that something seeped out of my back end. The viewer wouldn't know that at all, but now he knows that because you had to say that. It's hard when you get older to control your bodily functions, especially when you get either aroused or, what was I? Excited? I was angry. I was frustrated. That's right, Spyder. Work through their emotions. Work through the wheel of emotions. I feel like I'm talking to a 5-year-old here. Is it jealousy, do you feel? Do you feel inadequate? That's a stupid example you used. I don't think 5-year-olds feel jealous or inadequate. And that's probably why it's the best age to be. Because, we're out here on level 9, and I am jealous of the cold, hard cash Carl Johnson is making. At this point, he can just shell out half back to the fire department. They'd probably let him go on his way. He is making those buku bucks, Cannonball. And I love that, using the siren there and the motorcycle crashing the wall. Please, production, put that up for us. This is... You want to talk about a law-abiding citizen as we're back on the side here. God forbid we go away from the footage for 2 seconds. I was literally about to praise Footage Man for the lack of collateral damage that has happened in this video, but then I remember the first couple minutes where a lot of people got wasted, and also all the damage coming to this beautiful F-truck. All right, I let you have one, but now you're really starting to... You're putting a monopoly on my own phrase. I made F-truck. Stop using it. That's fair enough, as we... Footage Man ends up murking the men that he saved. He said, hey, the check cleared. I am free to do whatever I want to your bodies. And he ends up just squishing them, pancaking them. Thank you for the video content, but just ethically, I wouldn't do that moving forward, Footage Man. Level 10, just cruising here. Got almost 9 minutes on the clock. We could stop, have a cheeseburger, have a large Baja Blast from that Taco Bell Foundation, or corporation, whatever you'd like to call it, which I've always wondered this, Cannonball, is KFC, why do they always have the KFCs in with the Taco Bells? It's not a bad thing to ponder, Spyder. I'm going to be honest here. I take every opportunity to make fun of you, but this is actually a thought-provoking question, because on the one hand, you have wonderful Taco Bell. We're taking out this little ice cream van. Hopefully he was using that for... Was that an ice cream van? I don't even know. But on the one hand, you got this delicious, heavenly scent food, crafted from God and the angels themselves. The tears, angels' tears are coming out of their head to provide us fire sauce, from Taco Bell, of course. And then you got nasty, greasy, just disgusting KFC. Has anyone fallen off more than KFC has? And you know, I didn't mean for this to turn into a KFC bash video, but it can be. Let me just put it that way. It totally can be, because I feel exactly the same way. I went there the other day. I got the, I like a Famous Bowl. I used to like a Famous Bowl, I should say. But I show up there the other day, and, just to start off, the drive-thru took forever. Even though nobody was there. Nobody was taking my order. Finally, I get up to the window. The girl tells me my car stinks, which is valid. I don't think we should be mad at her, judge her for that. I mean, she's just saying the truth. It's the same thing as earlier, Cannonball. It's like, you don't need to tell me that. You didn't need to tell the viewer that I had a little bit of an accident, a little bit of an expulsion, and she didn't need to tell me my car stinks. Who in the world do you think I am? You think that I don't know my car stinks? I'm the one who's spending all the time in it. I'm the one who's sleeping in it. Because again, production pays me peanuts, and I can't afford a life. You want to talk the poverty line? If I was on the poverty line, I'd be basically a millionaire, in my mind. Holy cow, let's rein it back here. You are fired up today, and it's fitting. Why not bring the fire for a fiery video here? Level 12, I think this is the final level. So just a couple more fights. Let me finish. So you interrupted me. Now you're pissing me off. I get up there, I open up my Famous Bowl. Now, you want to talk about something stinky. How dare she bring the smell of my car in if she's going to serve me this slop, Cannonball, absolute slop. There's like 4 little pieces of chicken that were all breaded, by the way. They all tasted horrible. And we're T-boning this random family going on a vacation here in a camper. God bless you. Hope you were going that direction, because you are now. Yeah, that was, again, I'm sorry to abuse the replay here. But editing, if we could get that put on there, they're probably sitting there, they're in there listening to John Denver. They're having a hokey-doke time. They're playing, what's that, hokey pokey? That's what I'm looking for. They're in there putting their right foot in, their left foot out. Well, guess what? Put your nose back into place and relocate your shoulder. Because, you just got hit by a 20-ton machine, or however this much weighs, Spider. How long is this video, by the way? That was production coming in. If anyone at home heard a door opening, they're telling us to ixnay all the bad talk about KFC. So I guess I was just kidding, folks. I was joking about the mashed potatoes tasting like, well, more like potatoes. They're gonna bleep that out. No one's gonna understand what you said, but that's funny. He said ASS potatoes for the folks at home. Anyway, that'll do it. Picking up a quick 13K in what, 10 minutes? Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Spider. I mean, he's making that football money. He's making that exploiting third world country type money. Let's take us out of here. Thanks for watching, folks. Sorry, it's a little bit hot under the collar, as Cannonball rightly described. But it's great having you, and we'll see you next time. Good night.